Uh, Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be discussing the Power BI topics for the topics that we need to cover. So I will be covering 4 topics in this video. One is group data, second is transpose data, how to reverse rows, and fourth is how to count rows in a data set in Power BI. So let me share my screen. So to demonstrate how group data works, we'll move to the Power Query editor. For example, I have this complete data set for uh, for all the financial years, for financial years 16, 17, and 18. It's loading in the drop down. Let it come. So here you can see this data is for FY17, FY18, and FY19. That means how many products have been sold or items have been sold in all these financial years. So if I want a summary of this, how can I create a summary of this thing? So I can select the column, FY column, go to transform and option, select a first option that is coming over here, that is group by. Now, automatically, since I have selected the column FY, the column is coming over here. We can manually also select the particular column with which we want to group the data. What will be the new column name that will come? So, group wise number of items sold. Okay. Let me click on OK. So here you can see for FY17, we have 2,54,696 items that has been sold. For FY18, 3,68,082 items have been sold. And FY19, 22,935 items have been sold. So this is the summary of items sold on every financial year. Okay. So one thing you may notice here, when we are selecting the option group by, the data that was coming over here has disappeared. We are only getting the summary. So in case I want to go back, I can select, I can press cross on this right side pane, and again that step will be reversed and I will be able to see all the data that is coming over here. So this is how group data works. Now coming to the next topic, that is transpose data. How can we transpose data? As you can see, if you have used it in Excel, transpose is exchanging the rows and columns. So the The columns that are coming in rows, that will come in columns, and the items that are coming in columns, that will come in rows. So this is what transpose basically means. So in case, so for example, here the customer email ID, full name, username, these columns are coming, these headings are coming in columns. So what if I transpose this data? So then what will happen is the entire these customer IDs from customer ID 1 to whatever, how many customers are there, that will come in horizontal manner, and these headers will come in vertical manner. So let me go to transpose, go to transform, click on transpose. So here you can see all the customer IDs that these are coming in rows, and the next column, the email IDs and the customer's name and username is coming in horizontal. So this is how transpose table or transpose data works. I'll uh, cross this step because this way the analysis of the data will become a little difficult. Now coming to next thing, reverse rows. How to reverse rows? What is the meaning of reverse rows? In a particular data set, whichever row is coming in the last, whatever record is coming in the last, that will come in front, and the record that is coming in front or in the topmost row, that will come in the bottom or in the last row. That is the simple meaning of reverse rows. So for example, okay, for example, I'll take this small data set to make you understand how reverse rows work. So what will happen is the number, when I click on reverse rows, ID 2 will come in first row and ID 1 will come in the second row, which is the last row. So let's go to transform, select on reverse rows. So here you can see the record with ID 2 has come in the top, and the record that was there in the first row has come in front, in the bottom. So this is reverse rows. I will just delete this step. Now next is count rows. In order to know how much data is there in one of your table, in Excel you can simply drag down or press Control down key in your keyboard and see how many rows are there in that particular data set, in that particular table. But in Power BI, what happens is, if you if you scroll down, so here, so so here you can see there is no way to understand how many rows are there or how many um, how much data is present in your sorry, in your in your table. So here you can see columns are coming correctly. You have 4 columns, but rows are coming as 999 plus rows. So to know the exact count of number of rows, I can simply select on count rows and I can see I have 18,161 rows. Sorry. uh, Sorry for this. So this is the number of rows that are present in a particular in the particular table. Again, to see the data set, I will again click on cross and so and here the data is visible. So now, so that's all I wanted to cover in this particular video. Uh, Thank you so much.